Hi, I'm Arnie Weiss, pediatric dentist in Brookline, Massachusetts. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the behavior guidance post-COVID. We're all thinking about the PPP and the loans and what we have to do for safety in our offices, but the most important thing is the kids and having the best behavior that we can with them. So one of the concepts that I want to bring across here is that the mind is the limit. As long as your mind can envision the fact you can do something, you can do it, as long as you really believe 100%. So that's something that, I talk about, and I really believe that if there's something you want to do, you can figure it out as long as you really 100% believe in it. So one of the things that I do, and it's a 2-hour lecture, I'm just going to go through a few pieces that I do and how I'm going to do it post-COVID. So I see the kids in the doorway. I have, see, what color toothbrush would you like out? I have 2 stickers. Would you like Anna, Elsa? Would you like Bert or Ernie or Grover? What would you like? They take the sticker, and then I have the parent go to the chair. They go to the chair, and then I do tell, show, do with the new patient, prophy angle, profing their fingers. Then I go ahead and have them catch some bubbles with the saliva ejector in the dish and then in their mouth. But one thing I do is I have them kind of touch their nose. Some kids don't like the chair moving. Touch your nose to go up, chin to go down, belly to go back. And I always have them look in the mirror. I like them to look in the mirror. I like to engage them versus distract them looking at something else. In any case, so the question is, what are we going to do? Have you thought about, with all the PPE stuff, what's going to be going on there? There's much less connection. When I talked at those 5 hospitals in New York about a month ago, one of the biggest things, that's great. I love the way you do behavior guidance. It's really terrific. What are we going to do now that we have all this we're all losing this connection, that we have all this gear on? The challenges, and there's challenges, and what happens, the challenges are what really grow us. Yeah, if you focus on the negative, you get the negative. You focus on the positive, you'll get the positive, not just the problems. And what do you want, not what do you have? So you focus on solutions. How do we respond to challenges? How we focus on things are what makes us successful. We have to make a big solution. You have to set intention. I had no plan, but I decided, what am I going to do? What will I focus on? What are you going to do? What are you going to do now that we've lost some of that connection with the kids? And these are the things that I came up with. I always do a face-to-face exam. I've done that for 40 years. I don't do a knee-to-knee, maybe once a year out of a couple hundred new patients. I do a face-to-face with the parent sitting on the chair, kid facing me. I find that it's comfortable. I have 99% success with my techniques getting them cooperative, and it makes it fun for the parents. The kids and the parents smile. Okay, so kind of, what do you do with lemons? Life is lemonade. You make lemons into lemonade. And these are the tools that I put together for connection. I've made a clear mask, like for hearing impaired, so you can hear lip reading. It's 2-ply tightly woven cotton, clear vinyl plastic, which is impermeable to aerosols in the middle. And inside the 2 layers, other than where the plastic is, I have a MERV 13 filter. MERV 13 filter is a filter for HVACs. They come these big squares, either plastic or paper or cardboard. You tear it apart, you take the material, which is kind of corrugated or folded, you open it up, flatten out, and you cut it to inside of the mask, which is 96% successful in removing particles, and it's probably someplace between a level 3 and a N95. So you can see the smile, you can see a face. I also picked the color that is more, goes in with your face a little bit more versus a black or red or blue or something like that. It kind of blends in so that they see you and they can see your smile. I also made some pins together with me smiling and with me and a little kid smiling. So those could be worn, so they can kind of remember, oh, that's Dr. Weiss underneath all that material. So when I see the patient at the doorway, like I showed those couple of slides before, I always wear a white coat, and I'll have a mask on. Kids are used to seeing masks now, where they can see my face, they can see my smile, and they can have a pin that looks like me. So I'll do that at the doorway, have them pick out the stickers or the toothbrush, and then they go to the chair. And when they go to the chair, I say, gee, I'm going to put my coat on. I'm a little bit chilly. I put my coat on, which has the pins on it already. And I sit down, put my gloves on, and I go tell, show, do with doing their fingers. I'll go ahead and do the toothbrush on their fingers. I'll do the prophy angle. I'll do saliva ejector. And then I'll say, you know what? I'm going to get splashed. Let me put my face mask on. So the next thing is I put my face mask on. I put my head covering on. I also feel that these gowns are really ugly. They're yellow, they're blue, they're green. They're, something with a nice belt. And stores are closed. I didn't get a belt on this one, but a nice belt could break it up and make it look a little bit different, which is material, which is washable. So what do we have? So we have that, here's people on either side. You can barely see the one on the right, their eyes, the one on the left you can see, but you can see me. I have my hat on, which is colorful animals. I have my face shield. I have my mask, which you can see the smile. And you have my outfit, which is broken up and has the pins. So it's just a little bit more to connect with the children. And then one last thing, I did is we're going to wear N95 to do more aerosol type procedures. I took a picture of my face. I cropped it from nose down to my chin. I sent it to a custom place that makes masks. And I have a mask that looks like my face. So the bottom line is when I'm treating kids with a restorative, and they have known you, you're not going to do restorative the first time, they get to know you. You have all your gear on and you have a mask that looks like your face with a smile on it. They may not see your lips moving, they can hear you. And it's just something to get closer and have more of a connection in this anonymous world that we're living in now. So any case, like I say, I was 99% successful. It'll be 95, 96. It'll be high up there, I think, doing these techniques. And if you do the, face-to-face, you'll have a much better success rate than knee-to-knee. There's no question about it. And the answer is also be inventive. Look at things, see how the kids react and what you can invent. I want to challenge everyone to kind of comment on what you see, to comment on the different ideas that you have come up with. We're very bright pediatric dentists. We work hard, and I'd like to get input that, gee, what have you thought of? What are you going to do to make the behavior guidance experience better? Be well, keep safe, and